Hey guys, it's Oscar again over at Nikkyo Cars here in Japan. Today we got something very special for you. We've got a Toyota Hiace right here and a Nissan Caravan. These are two cars that are in direct competition with each other. So let's take a look at them. Let's see what you guys think. All right, so first things first, we're gonna go with the Toyota Hiace, okay? One of the things that characterizes Toyota is that they always put the logo on the actual body. They don't put it on the grill. Second thing, the grill, it actually serves a purpose. Airflow goes through there to actually cool off the radiator, okay? And the third thing, and please keep this in mind, the mirrors, okay? The mirror is actually on the quarter panel, not on the door. Please remember that when we look at the other car. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the Nissan Caravan. First things to notice, you will notice the logo is actually on the grille, as I mentioned earlier. Second thing, this grille actually does not serve any purpose. Why, you'd ask? Very simple. The radiator is actually not in the front, like with the other car. It's actually a little bit further back. The engine is more centered, therefore, no need for this to be open, I think. Third thing, and I asked you earlier, please remember the mirrors. It does also have a mirror here on the quarter panel. However, the actual mirror is on the door, as with any other vehicle. So the point is, very subtle differences between these two cars because of the direct competition that they are against each other. Alright guys, so now we are inside the Toyota Hiace. We're not focusing so much on the exterior because these two cars are very similar. Again, they are in competition with each other, so they are very similar. There are some subtle differences in the inside though, so let's take a look at those. First things first, you've got storage space. You got one glove box there, another glove box here. You've got some storage space down there, and the option of adding a USB connector right there. Next thing, of course, you got your drink holder. You know, if you're driving down the road, you need a drink, you need a place to put it, right? So there you go. Put that back inside. If you're a smoker, you got your ashtray right there. All that stuff as well. Next, and this is very useful actually. I'm sure it's happened to you. Sometimes you got stuff break, stuff's flying around. So if you're working, you know, you need to take some notes, use it there. Store your notebook right there, and you can put it back. Or if you have an extra person, that also becomes an extra seat. So depends on what you need it for. So we'll just leave it like that. You will notice this is a manual Hiace, 2000cc gasoline. Now there are other options for the Hiace. You got automatic also. Diesel engine, 3000cc. You got a 2500cc engine, so you can play around with those options when you're ordering it. All in all, these cars are quite minimalistic inside. They are not meant for luxury, but they are very, very useful, and they are very comfortable for work. Alright guys, so now we are inside the Nissan Caravan. Alright, as I mentioned earlier, there are some subtle differences, so let's take a look at those. First thing, this is the same. You've got your glove compartment on the top, so that's the same. Second thing, you've got a glove compartment underneath, which you would think is the same. However, this one seems to be a bit bigger, a bit deeper, and you will notice there's nothing down there. But it does have a little bit of extra space down here. So again, just a subtle difference. Next, you've got same thing. You need your drinks regardless of which car you're driving, so that's always good. You've got your ashtray. Again, if you're a smoker, have that. Another subtle difference. This is just a cover. You can use it for riding, but it doesn't extend like it does on the Hiace. So still you can store stuff here. So you still have some space there. Got a cup holder. This also becomes a seat, just like in the Toyota Hiace. This one is also a manual vehicle, 5-speed. And this one also has the option for an automatic. This is a gasoline engine, so you can also get it in a diesel engine, this diesel manual, diesel automatic, etc. So you can also play around with the options when you place your order. So, again, minimalistic inside, but very useful for work. All right, so again, we're just going to point out some subtle differences. First thing, the gas tank is right here on the Hiace, right on the front. Next, we're going to take a look at the inside of the vehicle. So the door automatically stops there, so that's very good for work, right? Next thing, you've got your tools right here, the jack, etc., in case you get a flat. And you've got this little step right here that is very useful in case when you need to climb inside. So again, these are vehicles focused on work. They are very useful, very spacious, as you can see. Lots of room to carry stuff around. So again, minimalistic in every way, as you can see, but very, very useful and very, very convenient for work. Alright guys, so now we are taking a look at the Nissan Caravan. First thing you'll notice, the first difference is that there is no gas tank here, right? So the gas tank is actually located on the driver's side, and it's going to be located on the rear end. So driver's side, back, that's where you'll find the gas tank. Now let's take a look at the inside. So as we open, you'll notice that the jack is also located here, so you have access to that same place. Next thing, and this is, to me, this is actually a big thing, subtle difference, but if you recall, the Hiace had an opening here when taking this step. However, on the Nissan Caravan, no such thing. So when you're trying to get on, you will end up hitting your shin. So, right? So there is always that thing here. So you will end up hitting your shin no matter what. So for me, in my opinion, the Hiace is just a little more comfortable for that. Another difference, and it's again very subtle, is the height. The Nissan Caravan is actually about 4 to 5 centimeters taller than the Hiace. In terms of space, of course, again, this one is a bit taller, but it's very similar. And you will also notice that very minimalistic inside. Again, work vehicle and all. So, these two vehicles, as I mentioned earlier, are in direct competition with each other, and they are very similar. But the subtle differences that we've been able to show you, I think, are what's going to help you make the choice of which vehicle works better for you. Alright guys, so we've taken a look at both vehicles, the Toyota Hiace and the Nissan Caravan. So they are both virtually the same. Carrying capacity, they can both carry 1,250 kilograms. They are both 2,000cc gasoline engines, 5-speed manual transmission, so they are virtually the same. Now we've been able to show you a few very, very subtle differences. So I think those are going to be the ones that help you decide which vehicle is best for you, right? So, and in terms of prices, if you want to know the prices, please get in touch with us. We will put a link to our website in the description. So, please get in touch with us and we'll be able to assist you. So thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you soon.